Come with me today as I take you on a journey to learn the 5 secrets to financial literacy so that you can actually live the life of your dreams. Hi, I'm Amanda Gulik from CleverDoughKids.com, and today I am so excited to share with you the 5 secrets of financial literacy that will help you actually live the life of your dreams. Every week I make 2 videos to help you improve your financial education so that you have the tips and the tricks, the knowledge necessary to actually achieve your goals and live the life of your dreams. If that sounds like something you would like to do, then make sure you hit subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you'll know as soon as my next video comes out and you won't miss a thing. So tip number 1 is you have to work on your mindset. You have to be comfortable with how you're thinking about money. And if you don't have a goal in place and you know why you want to learn about money or why you want to master your money and improve your financial literacy, then you're not going to get anywhere. And that's why the first secret to success when it comes to financial literacy is to set a personal goal that actually means something to you. All right, it can't just be a really flimsy, top of the thought goal. It's got to be something that has a deep rooted meaning for you. And actually, I'll put a link in the description below to a resource that I created for you, and it's actually goal setting for families, but inside of it there is my Goalometer, which is a special tool I use to help you find out what goal is the most important one for you, and then we can take action on the next secrets. Now, there are some special tips when it comes to setting your goals in order to help you actually make them effective. You see, there are little mind games that we can play with ourselves that help our brains actually help us achieve our goals. So I want to give you a couple of tips on those, and then we'll move on to the next secret for financial literacy. So the tips that I want to share with you about goal setting: first, you need to write it down on paper. There is something so magical about writing your goals down on paper. It's like you're making an oath. This is what I intend to achieve. If we just keep it in our brains, then that's where it will always stay, as a dream instead of as a physical goal that you're ready to take on. And another tip is to write it in the present tense. Not to write something like, I want to lose 20 pounds, because your brain is going to be like, oh, so you want to stay in the wanting of 20 pounds. Well, that doesn't sound good to me. So you want to change it and write it as in, I am so happy and grateful now that my body is in a healthy shape and I feel vibrant and alive. All right, let's head over. We're going to head over to my house. All right, and here we are, home sweet home. I'm just gonna head inside, get changed. I was just finishing my workout for the day. Yes, these are my poles that I use to help me not fall over while I'm walking home from my workouts. After I get changed, let's sit down and I will share with you the next secrets. All right, so I decided to have a sit in the backyard and just relax first, because changing requires a lot of energy. And if you know me, you know that I am a lung patient and I have to remind myself to take it easy. So when it comes to financial literacy, what is the second secret to make sure that you have a solid financial education that's going to actually help you achieve your goals and your dreams and make you live the life of your dreams? So the second secret is your mindset. Okay, so this is really important. So how we talk to ourselves makes a huge impact on how we perceive our world, and that makes a huge impact on what we receive in our world. So I want to give you a couple of examples to help you really understand it a little bit better. I gave you one already with the goal setting when I was mentioning about the weight loss. That instead of wanting to lose weight, we want to make sure that we're actually looking to the end result we want, which is a healthy, trim, vibrant body, right? One with, I don't know, strong lungs. Anyway, so a mindset is how we talk to ourselves internally. And a really great example that I use a lot when I'm teaching families about finances and financial education for their kids is that how we speak about money has a huge impact on how our children then go out into the world and see their own lives, okay? And this is really important for us to role model as their parents. So an example of this is, imagine you're in the store and your child sees something amazing. I don't know, it's the latest toy, it's the latest, I don't know, fad that they found. And they're saying to you, oh, mommy, I really want this. Can I have it? Can I have it? Can I have it? And they're driving you crazy and you're feeling a little embarrassed because, well, everybody in the store is looking at you and what are they thinking, right? And like, quiet your child. So a very normal reaction is for a parent to just be like, yeah, fine, just grab it and just, pop it in the cart. But that's not teaching our children really good financial principles. It's teaching our children about instant gratification, which is only going to throw them into a ton of problems later on in life. So instead, what if we turn it back? And the other side of it is that perhaps we don't have the money for it. And then we're saying things to our child like, no, sweetheart, we can't afford that. Which internally is telling them, no, sweetheart, you're not worth that. Like, we're not worth those things. Other people have them, but we're not worth those things. And that's not a psychological, way to think that we want our kids to be thinking. So instead, a really great alternative is to say to your child, wow, yeah, that's kind of cool. So how do you think you can earn it, the money to get that? Because, if you really want it, I can help you figure out ways to earn some money and then you can buy it yourself. Wouldn't that be cool? And do you see what I did there? So first of all, I turned the problem back on our child. So I'm helping our children to then see that they have responsibility for their own goals and their own dreams. They have the ability to make them come true for themselves, which is amazing. And we're using neuro-linguistic programming and encouraging them to agree with you by saying, wouldn't that be great? Like, you're already sending out the message that, yeah, that would be just amazing. So that's the second secret, is how we use our words around money. And that is really important that we do that ourselves, okay? That we are the role models that we want our children to see. Okay, and besides which, it helps us achieve our own goals. Okay, I am ready now to go inside and get changed, and I will see you in a moment, and I will share the next secret with you to increasing your financial literacy or your financial education so that you can actually live the life of your dreams. Okay, here we go. So those were the first two secrets for financial literacy to help you with actually living the life of your dreams. First, you need to set a goal so that you know what your reason is, what you're aiming for, and that'll keep you motivated. And then you need to start learning how you're talking to yourself, what words you are putting in your brain to talk to yourself. So the third tip is knowing how to manage your money. See, that's a really special secret that a lot of people do not know about, but it's really important. Now, I have a 6 piggy bank system that I use, that I help parents teach their kids about money, that works really well. And I'm going to teach you what the basis of that is today. And then we'll move on to the last 2 secrets for financial literacy, improving your financial education. Are you ready? All right, so with the 6 magical piggy banks, you've got 6 different jars or 6 different accounts. One is your grow fund. It's your pay yourself first fund or your money tree fund. It's money you set aside that you're going to reinvest so that you can have your money grow for you. Okay, that's really important. This is the jar that's going to help you create financial independence for yourself, help you actually achieve those goals, be able to retire, not have to work in the long run. It's going to take some time and it's going to take a little bit of effort, but once you put it in place, the magic starts to happen. The next jar is your give jar. It is so important. Again, this is a psychological trick. By giving some of your money away to charity, to gifts, to helping others, you're actually releasing your money out into the universe, and you are psychologically telling yourself that you are living in abundance. You don't need all of your money, and therefore you are getting rid of this internal desire of wanting to be that Ebenezer Scrooge and hang on to your money because you're afraid of losing it. So by releasing some of it, you are relaxing your body and allowing yourself to actually attract more abundance. And the cool side benefit is that you're actually helping change other people's lives at the same time. It's the most amazing thing. The third piggy bank, or the third bank account that you want to have, is your rain fund, okay? For that rainy day. Life happens. Things in life happen. This is your bank account that you're setting up. It's your security account. It's that feeling of, you know what, if something goes wrong, if I lose my job, if I end up in an accident, or I don't know, like I did, if I end up in a coma and have to, I don't know, relearn how to do everything, then you have some money set aside that is ready, and you want it to grow it to at least 3 months worth minimum of money set aside to pay for your mortgage or your rent and groceries, utilities. This is the money you simply put aside and never ever touch, so that it's there if you ever need it. And if you don't need it, then think of the amazing account you'd have to pass on as your legacy, okay? So your grow jar is money for growing money for yourself. Your give jar is for creating abundance mentality in your life and helping others at the same time. Your rain jar is that security feeling, knowing if something bad happens, as life likes to throw curveballs, you are prepared for it financially. All right. So now we're going to get into some fun ones. And the one that I absolutely adore is the learn jar. You know, we get to live this life one time, you know, and so we want to make the most of it, and you want to always be learning. And so setting aside money for learning means that whenever you're ready for your next adventure on learning, you have the funds there to improve your life, to improve your self-confidence, to learn more about investing, to learn whatever it is that you want to grow your mind, to learn more financial education, to increase your financial literacy. You have the money there to take the courses you need so that you can move forward in your life, so you never feel stuck. And then the last two jars, or the last two piggy banks, are the ones the kids love the most. And well, okay, adults love it too. And that is our goal jar. So the goal we talked about earlier, that thing that is making you want to keep moving forward. You're putting money aside to achieve that goal. Preferably something that you can tangibly hold, or an adventure you can physically go on, whether it's saving up to go to Disney World with your family, or maybe it's saving up for a new car that you really want, or even a brand new home. Whatever it is, that's your goal jar. All right. And then the last one is your fun jar. So the goal jar is teaching you delayed gratification. It's teaching you the habit of saving up before spending. Unlike so many people who put things on credit and then have to spend years repaying back a goal that they had that they didn't set up properly, and now they're paying miles and miles of interest payments, and it's killing them internally. Instead, you want to just save up in advance, buy your goal, and then feel really good about that delayed gratification, that pride of ownership, that you worked hard and you saved up and you were financially savvy with your money. Now the fun jar takes the other side of it. It's for that instant gratification. And the reason we want to have the fun jar, and you want to empty it every month and do something fun, go to the movies, go for dinner, buy yourself a new dress, whatever it is that you want to do your nails, which I never do because, well, I can't breathe in the fumes, but anyway, and whatever it is that you want to do to spoil yourself and to congratulate yourself on all the hard work that you've done by being consistent and saving your money, that's what the fun jar is. It's so that your brain feels complete. You feel like, yes, I know why I'm saving money, because I can feel it. I've got that sense of instant gratification. See, instant gratification is always taught as this horrible thing, but it's not if you are in control of it. So anyway, that is the third secret to financial literacy, for improving your financial education so that you can actually achieve your dreams and goals. So we're going to move on to the fourth secret. All right, are you with me? All right, I wanted to move over here because I wanted you to see my globe here, okay? So the reason I wanted to come over here is I wanted to talk about compounding interest. That gold jar, or rather that grow jar that I was talking to you about, saving money to have your money work hard for you. The last 2 secrets to financial literacy, improving your financial education, and actually achieving your goals and dreams, is to use 2 very special secrets that will help you grow your money. And the first one is using a thing that's called compounding interest. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard of compounding interest or have any idea what that is, but it's taking your money. So here's, our gold jar, taking your money, and actually it would actually be from your grow jar, which is right there. Currently empty because of course I used it in a good way. All right, so you want to take your grow money and put it as an investment into something like a stocks or a saving, something that is going to compound your money. So let me give you an example of how that works. Come back over to the couch because I need to sit down again and I'll tell you how it works. All right, so here we are again. So in order to have your money compound, what you want to do is have it grow for you without actually having to put more effort in. And the way that you do that is you invest in something. So it could be as simple as a savings account works as well, although I would recommend looking into something with a little bit bigger and better interest. Sorry for the moving around. I have to find a comfortable position for my lungs. All right, so you put $100 in, and let's say you earn 10%, which would be amazing, by the way. Definitely look for investments that will pay you somewhere between that 8 to 10%. And so you're putting $100 in. So after a year, you have actually earned $10, 10% of that $100. And then what you do, the trick, the real secret for financial literacy and actually achieving your dreams is to leave the $10 in the account along with that $100, add another $100 in, and thereby have $210, and then let that sit there and compound for you. So you're using your original 100 every year, you're adding more to it, plus you're leaving the interest in that the bank has paid you or that the stocks have paid you. So instead of earning interest on $100, now you're earning interest on 110, and 10 wasn't even yours to begin with. So you're using another trick, which is called leverage, which I'll talk about in another video. And you're letting it compound, and then you're adding to the compounding. And oh my goodness, you would not believe if you sat down and did the math. Maybe I'll put together a spreadsheet for you so you can pop in some numbers and have some fun. And over 30 years of letting it sit there, over 25 years even, if you left it for 40 years, oh my goodness, and you kept adding to it and left your interest that you earned in it and let it keep compounding, you would be able to easily retire. It's that simple. You would not have to work ever again. Like, as long as everything went well, and the world has its ups and downs, but you are setting aside something that you get so in the habit of, you don't even miss it, and it is there for you when you are ready or when you need to retire. Okay, so compounding interest. And are you ready for the very last secret? It is my absolute favorite one. You can probably tell by the huge smile on my face. And yes, I know I smile all the time, but I love smiling. Anyway, so the last secret is creating passive income. All right, now technically, compounding interest, the 10% that you earn and that is compounding on your behalf, is a form of passive income. So that's tremendously exciting. So you're already starting that. The other thing is you want to create other ways of earning passive income for yourself. That means it's passive recurring income. So it's income that is continuing to come in regardless of whether you're working at it. Okay, so you had to work for that $100 that you let then compound in the bank. But the compounding itself of the interest that you earn and letting it earn interest and letting that earn interest without having to do any more work on your part, that is creating passive recurring income. Somebody else is doing the work for you. You don't have to do the work. Actors, authors, they do this all the time. Musicians, they create something one time, and then that something that they created keeps earning them revenue, whether it's through royalties or commissions on things. But it's earning money regardless of whether they ever write another book, if they ever do another movie, if they ever write another song. That original piece of work is continuing to create income for them by doing the work once. And that is the true secret to creating passive income for yourself, is doing the work one time and getting paid for it over and over and over again. And there are so many ways you can do this. So you can totally do this through compounding interest, absolutely. But another really fun way is creating your own sources of income through your own creativity, your own talents, your own passions. That's why I'm so passionate about it, because life is meant to be fun and enjoyable. Anyway, so an example is I enjoy decorating cakes. So I have a YouTube channel where I've put some cake decorating videos, and I had one video absolutely skyrocket, blow up on me. And it's a simple video. It's just how to bake a cake, and it's generated millions of views, thousands of dollars in ad revenue for a cake that cost me $20 to make, and about 3 hours to make it, bake it, and then put the video up on YouTube. So I did the work one time, and that cake has paid me month after month for over 11 years now. Can you imagine that? I baked a cake once, and I was baking it for like a birthday, so I wasn't even like going out of my way to earn something extra. That's what I'm talking about. Creating something one time that you get paid for over and over again, whether it's a book, a video, a course. But if that's not you, it can be through investing in real estate. You buy yourself a rental house. You will have to do a little bit of work, upkeep and such, or you hire somebody else to manage it. You make sure that the rent covers the mortgage payment, all the costs associated with owning a house, and has profit on top. And that profit on top is recurring income for you that you don't have to put the effort in again for. That is the concept behind this. So those are the 5 secrets to financial literacy, to improving your own financial education so that your dreams can actually come true. You have to have patience, and you have to be smart about your money, but you got to start first with those goals, or else you're not going to stick to it. You have to have a reason. So set your goals. So make sure you grab the goal setting for families link that I've got in the description below for you. It is free. It's my gift. Go through it, write down all your goals, write them in the way that I explain in the workbook, so that you're using your mind in a positive way that's going to work for you. Map it all out in the Gulometer, find out which goal is most important with you, and start there, and then go through the next 4 steps. So those are the 5 secrets to improving your financial literacy, to adding to your financial education so that you can achieve your dreams and your goals and desires and make your life what you want it to be. But it starts with goal setting. So make sure you go into the description below and grab your free goal setting for families workbook. It's going to help you walk through how to write it out in the language that you need to make sure your brain is working for you so that you are achieving your goals. Map it along the Gulometer, find out which goal is most important to you, and start there first. You want to stay motivated. Then start working on your mindset, the secret number 2. Then start learning how to manage your money using the 6 piggy banks, okay? The 6 magical piggy banks that are going to help you master your money. And then really start to look into how to take that grow jar and create passive income and compounding interest so that you can be earning money while you're sleeping, okay? So that you're doing the work once and you're getting paid for it over and over again every single month. All right, get started and go get your goals set up. Grab that goal setting for families book now. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll know the next time my video comes out, so you won't miss anything. I'm going to continue to educate you, continue to raise your financial literacy, build that financial education so that you absolutely will live the life of your dreams. Thank you so much. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. Leave me a comment below once you've figured out what your goal is. What is your biggest goal? I want to know. I always reply to every single comment, so make sure you leave me a comment. And if you found this video helpful, then please share it with your family and friends. The more people we have in our world actually living the life of their dreams, achieving their goal, raising their financial literacy and their financial education, the happier our world will be. So thank you so much. Mwah. I'll see you again soon. Oh, and now go and check out this video over here, or over here, or over here. And they're going to help you with the next steps to achieving your financial literacy. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.